voice. He was getting thirsty too. I had to run and get water because he would have carried whole night. There's a lot of potholes in Barbados, so I start to sing out one by one with me in Spain next 3 years here. But anyhow, peoples, before we introduce the next speaker, I would just like to reiterate two things Senator Worrell said. One, about the potholes. Just think about a massive amount of money going into a project that is not lasting. Let me say you got a Berger paint and you spend $1 million on a quart of paint to paint your front door. And your front door start peeling the next day. You don't feel good? You ain't got by Bergers or horse and get on how you feel like. So that is the point we are trying to make in a very diplomatic and political way. That the amount of money that is going into these projects should yield better earnings rather than the rain falling or you get in a freak storm and then you're saying roads wash away, road gone, potholes still there. You go visit the mechanic man, money gone because you go buy shocks, you may go buy bearings, you may have to buy everything that you need by dropping in one of these potholes. And if the car is strong, you may go left the car there for overnight. So people, pay attention to what is being said here because we come here tonight with honest voices. We don't have to lie to you. Like Corey said, we are batting for the people. And we don't mean the little pork in batting either. We mean the cigar-free sober 6'6" and 1 over. Next speaker up. My constituency colleague, my constituency neighbor in Christchurch East Central. A good man. A good man for the young people. Wherever you want him to be, he shall. Oh, it's me that trained this meeting, not you. Oh. He is the second vice president of the Democratic Labour Party. He became that by unanimous vote. Like I said, he's also the candidate for Christchurch East Central. This is his first time running in elective politics. He's been around for a long time, but this is his first time running in elective politics. And I believe, like my colleague, Corey Greenidge, this is his first time hitting the podium as well. So we look forward to hearing a riveting debate and submission from none other than Quincy Jones.
This is our time. This is our home. We charge up, get up and vote. Put the X for Quincy Jones. We beating, we home drum. Home drum. Yeah. Yeah. Home drum. Yeah. Home drum. Yeah.
Nice people.
This is my time. This is your time. This is your time. This is your time. This is we time. No time to sit down at home and lie. This is my time. This is your time. This is your time. This is your time. This is we time. So listen, my friends, and bear this in mind. They said the home beats the best, best, best. And Quincy Jones is the very best, best, best leader. They said the home beats the best, best, best. And Quincy Jones is the true, true, true leader. Ooh, tell strong, be gone, be gone, be gone. We Johnson again, again, again. A new leader has come. Oh, your time done, done, done. Get up, get out, put your X for Quincy Jones. Christchurch is central, deserve leadership that listens, delivers, and acts. This is our home, our moment to choose progress. This is my time. Our moment to choose progress.
I am energized tonight. A good night to the people of St. Matthias. Good night to the people of Christchurch West. Good night to your next representative, Mr. Andrew Cave. Good night to all the Democratic leaders of this party. Good night, good night, good night. Now, let me begin by giving you a little background history. I attended the St. Matthias Primary School just across the road, right there. I have grown up with many of the households in this constituency. I remember growing up with my friend right there, Damian Thorne, and many others in this constituency. And it's good to be here. I never thought that when I was at primary school that I would have had the opportunity to speak in this constituency, not only as a candidate, but representing the Democratic Labour Party. And on my way here, I was thinking for the whole day what to say. Because from church this morning at Christ Church, the preacher said that we must put God in everything we do. And I believe him wholeheartedly. And I say to myself, is politics becoming irrelevant in Barbados? Is politics becoming irrelevant in Barbados? I say that Barbados is a nation with rich and a very diverse history, has long been a beacon of parliamentary democracy in the Caribbean. Since independence, this island have experienced social democratic milestones, including peaceful transition of power of prime ministers. And that is a fact. And the evolution of political parties, not the ones that are popping up today and done it tomorrow, but the ones that have toiled this land for years after years, like the Democratic Labour Party. And the growth of this civil society makes me wonder, is politics still becoming irrelevant? So let me ask some questions or make some statements. Barbadians, are you frustrated and angry with politics? No? Well, some people think it is a fact. Some Barbadians are no longer seeing the importance of going to vote. Is that true? That's a fact. Barbadians see politics as a self-interest now, and not about people's interests for national development. Is that a fact? True. I mean, we can be frank today. I'm having a discussion with the people of Summertest. Barbadians are no longer dealing with their matters in their own hands. They're taking their matters and they're making sure that they deal with the issue on the spot, on dealing with the issue on the spot. Is that true? True. And politics is now becoming what is in it for me. And let's get real. We want to know how much the politician can pay and if it makes sense. Is that a fact? True. So one of the most significant challenges facing modern patterns in Barbadians is the erosion of trust in the political atmosphere and political institutions and political officials. Over the years, allegations of corruptions, inefficiencies, political patronage, and friends and families must get what they must get in the political welfare, let's call it. And you ask yourselves, imagine what is going on wrong with this country. We know that in St. Lucie, the water is not clear. Is that a fact? But yet they gathered up there last year. Imagine our foreign debt continues to rise, which could jeopardize the country's physical stability. Is that a fact? True. So they borrow and borrow and borrow and borrow and borrow. So let me get to the real evidence. In 2018, on the 1st of July, as the government, they introduced the fuel tax and replaced it with the road tax. Their big campaign slogan was, we can get rid of the what? Road tax. And people were excited. But lo and behold, they implemented the fuel tax. And per liter of fuel of nearly 40 cents. Then they come the 1st of August, I think the number first. Oh, they don't call the elections on the 1st. On the 1st of August 2018, they introduced the garbage and sewage tax and say that we got to improve the sewage in Barbados because it was in the road. It fits, done, and yet we still got the sewage tax. Number 3, in the 1st of October, the 1st of what? October, the number 1, 2018, they introduced VAT online in transactions. Now we have to pay for everything we buy online. Also, too, on that day, with effect change, the Air Travel and Tourism Development Fee was implemented on the 1st of October 2018. And it's still what? There. Is that a fact? Fact. In 2018, they introduced the higher top individual income tax ban, where they increased the upper income tax rate to 40% of an income above a threshold. That was introduced in 2018. In 2022, they introduced the pandemic contribution levy, a temporary fee that still exists today, so it can't be temporary no more. Is that a fact? A permanent? No. In 2022, they introduced the increase of tax on sugar and sweetening beverages. But yet, on evenings when they go to Parliament, there's nobody that can have more sugar and sweets than the parliamentarians in that Parliament they have on evenings. Is that a fact? But yet, some ministers get and tell the children, we must have healthy lifestyles. But yet, they don't even eat healthy neither. Is that a fact? He will got to say if that's a fact. Number 8, daily car rental levies, which was a new $10 per day levy on car rentals for visitors and locals in 2025. Now I'm seeing tourists no more on vans than ever and walking. They ain't doing no more car rentals. Is that a fact? True. Number 9, the proposed exercise tax on high salt foods, which in public health, they increase it to 20% of exercise tax on high salt snacks. And you are telling me now that Barbados is getting better. But this is only 9 taxes that was implemented in this government. They borrow from 21 different financial institutions. Y'all can list them. IMF. Think of all the things you could borrow. World Bank. CDB. The African Bank. Trinidad Bank. Chinese Bank. All the bank. Even the bus fare, the borrowing. And yes, they're now dipping in the financial consolidated fund. And that is a fact. So I don't want to think that they want to sue me. I like to bring facts. So the question is, imagine, let's guess example. The pie in the sky promises. On page 11 of the Barbados Manifesto of 2022, it states, I quote, "We have already started 1,100 homes of ownership program opportunities made available with our HOPE program, and if elected, we will take it to an entirely new level, making 10,000 new homes available for Barbadians. 10 how many? 1,000 new homes. And that is in 2022 manifesto on page 11. That is them that written it, not we. Somebody write it. But isn't that a fact? That's from their own propaganda and their own writing. So the question I want to know, or all of us want to know, Mr. Sutherland, when you were the minister in that time, is that a fact? True? True. He said on the 1st of February 2025, he said, we can accommodate over 6,500 houses in St. Lucie. That was on the 1st of February 2025. Remember I tell you the number what? 1. I don't know which part of St. Lucie, but you know, anyhow. Then, Mr. Sutherland, the next question I had for you. For the past 3 years, you said only 1,337 houses have been constructed due to challenges with labor and weather. You know that they like to blame everything with weather. Roads, weather, crime, gotta be weather. Everything's weather. And he said on the 19th of December 2024 that he built 1,337 houses. And when? The first 19th of December 2024. But the manifesto stated that they only built 1,100. So I'm trying to figure out if it's the manifesto right or he that right. Then Sutherland came back again because he liked to talk. I like when they're talking, you know. Me, Jones, is we go quiet for a while, and then we come back with the facts. He said in 2022, we intended to build 2,000 houses this financial year, and only 900 was built in that time. That is the same year he said that we can build 6,500 houses. So did we build the 6,500 houses? Did we build the 2,000 houses? Or did we build the 900 houses? We don't know. Math ain't what? Math ain't. All right. Make what? Sense. Clearly he loves eating political pillow. And according to a great leader, he's probably in a political cul-de-sac. Can't get out of it. In a political wilderness where you can't find Mr. Sutherland now. So the questions I'm asking Mr. Sutherland, how much houses did you actually build? The ones that we could see, they could touch. I could open the key, they got doors, they got windows, they got roofs. But yet, in Poole, St. John, houses were supposed to be constructed. I think that there are only about 6 or 7. I ain't seen a roof. I ain't seen a key. I ain't seen a door. I ain't seen nothing. I see grass, though. And bush. So I came to the conclusion with politics and this government that the problem with this government is management. The problem with this government is what? Management. If they can manage the roads, and speaking about roads, I am a geography teacher, so I have the privilege to speak about climate change. I think they need to come to my class. And all of my students of geography know in CXC and K about climate change and deforestation and global warming. But their words might be too big for them. So I go simple. Weather has always been existing, even dinosaurs' time. Some of them probably was part of the dinosaurs committee, because clearly they don't understand weather. And the problem of Barbadian roads is to maintain it. We will always have cracks, we will always have rain. But if the road is done correctly and done at the correct pace, and the correct contracts is being done with the correct friends, then it will be done correctly. and using the correct materials. That is called management. It is called organized management. We now have to be thinking about concrete roads because they last longer. Different countries in the Caribbean have already accelerated that program. Even in the countries of Grenada, where their areas that were damaged by the hurricane have now exhorted now to concrete roads. But the problem is management. Another problem of management is that they simply can't get the management of environment right. Just a couple of days ago, a lady fell into a well, a senior. And that hurt my heart because it could have been a pregnant lady that lost her baby in that well. It could have been a 3-year-old running for his toy or his scooter like yesterday. It could have been you that's sitting down there, or even you. But we don't have a proper bushing program to make sure that structure is occurring in each constituency. But you know what they like to do fast? Is go to the law and say that any household land that is not the bush, we can definitely tax you. But I want you to know that majority of those lands are owned by overseas persons that are probably not even coming back. What are you going to do? Management is the problem. We hear Senator World speaks about the hospital. And there's a video that just come out just recently where a lady was speaking how poorly and sad to see how the hospital is in a state. She was talking about the inside. I was still stuck outside. If you go to the hospital right now in the accident and emergency, you will see that the roof is coming apart. The thousands of dollars. But yet, they think they have all the answers. And the man I'm running against, the only thing he have given to the constituency for his 7 years, 8 months, as he demit office very shortly, is taxes. He tax your left hand, he tax your right hand, he tax your toes, he tax you how to spend. The only thing he tax is probably, I don't know. But at the end of the day, we have to bring facts and reality to this constituency and to Barbados. And we have to give people like Mr. Andrew Cave his full support in making sure that on the day of the election, that every box, there's Andrew Cave, Andrew Cave, Andrew Cave, Democrat Leader Party. We have Christchurch South coming through, Christchurch East coming through, Christchurch West Central coming through. Every Christchurch candidate will come through. And we are going to come through with our leader, Ralph Thorne. If you don't know it, spell it, write it, because he will be our prime minister next time. And all of us are supporting this man. And if they got a problem with it, bring me what? Facts. Thank you.